Today is the day that we talk about the tier list for the movements for the most important muscle group for looking good naked, and that's the abs. All right, so let's just rip off the band-aid quick. The classic plank, where does it rank? It ranks low. It's a C grade. Isometrics are great for endurance, but they're not so great for making those popping ravioli abs. Next, Russian twist. Burns like crazy, doesn't work. Because again, it's only an isometric movement. The rotation actually doesn't add much in the way of hypertrophy, but it does look cool and are fun. So it's also going to fall under C tier. Moving on up, we've got V-ups and tuck-ups. Now we're adding some dynamic movement, which is great for taking the abs through a longer range of motion. The downside is there's not really a lot of ways to progress them, to add more weight to them, to make them more challenging after you've mastered the V-up. They're B tier. Straight up, I love all these movements just for the fun of them, but I also love cheesecake. And I know that just because I love something, it doesn't mean I can make it a part of my actual plan if my plan is to get popping abs. Now for A tier, the cable crunch. It's A tier because you can progressively overload this exercise, and if your technique is on point, you can get a full range of motion. And finally, the S tier ab exercises. First, the Dragon Flag. First of all, it just sounds amazing. Second of all, because you have back support, it allows you to put almost the entirety of the tension on the abs. If it looks like a little bit much, the modified Dragon Flag is a great way to work up to it. And last but not least, super duper full range of motion GHD sit-ups. You've got the back support and you have beyond full range of motion because you're extended over the back pad. So you can isolate the abs and fully stretch them. And the abs respond really, really well to being stretched under tension. The long and short of it is that if you want abs that pop, train them like every other muscle group to a full range of motion, progressively overloaded, and do away with the exercises that don't quite check those boxes.